Last time, we took a super early on L, we died on day 1, and we had to walk 5,000 blocks to this new area. But today, we got a whole new setup, we have a safe haven so we can survive the night, and we have a very specific list of goals that we want to accomplish in this episode. First and foremost, we want to get some food. A good food source. I talked about last time how I wanted to build a wheat farm right before we took that big L, but this time, we're going to get on it right away. After the wheat farm, we'll want to get some food through other means, specifically through animals, once we have wheat to lure them with. I think cows and sheep both can be lured with wheat, so first up, wheat. Actually, chickens might be able to be lured by seeds, so that would be really quite good too. We might try that as well. But second up, we want to try to start progressing our base a little bit. We want to get a little storage area. We want to definitely get some furnaces so that when we ever do come across iron ore, we can start smelting that and definitely get some armor. Armor is going to be a huge upgrade. So there's the layout for the day. We want to get some food through a couple various means, and we want to improve the home just a little bit. But first and foremost, we want to survive. So here we go. We got 33 seeds, 34. Let's get it up to, I don't know. Let's get it up to 40-ish. And then we're going to start planting. And I know how to make a hoe now. But that actually brings up a good point. We need to get some stone. So to get some stone, unless we want to mine it with our bare hands, we need to get some wood to make a pickaxe. See, we're getting it all laid out now. So let's grab a couple trees. We'll get some wood. And would you just look at that? The timing is just impeccable, but that's okay. I can knock down this one tree with my bare hands. I can make a wooden pickaxe. And then from then on out, we should be good with tools. We should be able to use stone tools exclusively until we get iron. So there's the tree down. Let's go into our little abode here. Turn this into some planks. Turn it in. I already had some sticks, but all right. And now we have a pickaxe. I don't particularly want to strip mine, but for this instance, I'm just gonna dig down and get, I don't know, enough for a whole setup, I guess. So we need, let's see, 3 for an axe, 3 for a pickaxe. I assume you can make a stone hoe, which would be 2 more. And then 2 more for a sword, so we need 4, 4, 3, 3, so we need 10. Easy. And I guess I'm just gonna fill that back in, or however we want to deal with that. But look, I can't even run, so first things first, we need to get the food settled, or at least start it growing. And I think I could probably dive down and get some more fish, which was actually an impeccable food source. So there we have a pickaxe, we have a real axe, and then of course a sword. So let's get this all organized here. I think I like that setup. And let's see if we can make a hoe. We can. Incredible. I might have to, you know, just right off the bat, I'm gonna dive down and I'm gonna get some fish. And thinking back now, actually, I should have gotten a furnace first, shouldn't I have? Because I'm sitting here without a way to cook the fish, but I can't even swim at them real fast. Maybe I should have gone for the chicken, but... Oh, we're getting close. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's all looking up. Oh. Keep it together. And I am keeping track of any kind of mobs that may be around us, because I do not want to die. Alright. We've tested our luck enough. I'll get 1 chicken. And then we're going to go in for the night. In fact, I'm going to go down and mine a little bit first before I go in. I might regret killing that chicken later. But I just can't stand walking around, so I need to get this food. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Whee! All right. Unreal how close that was. Unreal. Buddy, burn. Come on, come on. I can't go outside till you take the L, dude. Come on. That sounded like it. Amazing. And we got a bone. Alright. I'm not sure already where I put that little mine. But it would be great if I didn't have to keep digging down and making a new one each time. I don't like making those holes everywhere, but you know what? We're going to go straight in right here. And then we'll remember it's in front of the big hill. That'll be easy to find. Not a problem. I don't know how many you need to make a furnace. Let's see, I guess it would be 9 minus 1 needs 8. It's not too bad. You know, I'm just going to mine out a little area here. We can use it for something in the future. We could use it for a storage room, a little safe house, whatever it may be. And there's some coal, so look at me. I'm probably going to do a little mining here. I need that coal. It'd be great to light up the house, too, so I can actually feel safe in our own home there. But, in fact, that's definitely what we're going to do. And we might put a torch out front of the little mine here so that we can fill it in or find it again later so we don't keep making holes everywhere. That'd be nice. I do want to keep this area nice. I want it to, I don't know, assuming we don't die soon again, I would love for this area to stick around for a while. And, you know, it's a very kind of, I guess you could say, nostalgic area. It's the old biome, I think. You know, it doesn't look like Utah, like the one from yesterday. It doesn't have the jungle trees, so, you know, that's a pro and a con, I guess. All right, let's see. Furnace. Oh, we have some raw chicken, too. This is going to be great. And we have some coal, so let's do the chicken. And mutton. Oh, mutton from last episode? Must be. All right, let's throw the mutton in there. I think I probably won't heal until I'm full on food. So, not sure if this one will get me there. Nope, it won't. It won't. One thing about this area is it doesn't have trees. All the trees are over there, which actually does make for a really nice view. In fact, up there would be also another really nice place to build. But I'm thinking first farm right here. Corral some... Oh, look, another egg. Corral some chickens, definitely. Maybe some other animals. And we just need to get food settled. Priority number 1, getting food settled. Food is settled. So let's start working on, I guess, priority number 2. Let's cut down some trees to make some fences. So here's one of these really nice trees. I don't want to cut that one down, that's for sure. That is a good looking tree. But we'll cut this guy down. The stone axe is so much faster than the wooden axe. My gosh. I should have just went straight for the stone. But that's what this is about. We're learning. We're getting better. I can already tell this is going to be such a more successful episode than the last one, and that's all we can ask for. And I do want to fence in the garden. In fact, I should stop doing this just for a little bit, and I should go plant the seeds, because I know those seeds take quite a while to grow. So let's do that. And a couple things, I did actually change. I brought down the FOV on the game. I felt like while I was watching back my footage from the last episode, I felt like the FOV was quite high. So I brought that way down. Let me know what you think about that. I changed my mic settings a little bit. I thought I was a little bit quiet. So we're trying to improve. We're getting better. I hope this one turns out better than the last, and that is the goal. Okay, great. This does work. Now, I'm pretty sure... Oh, wow. Oh. Wow. I was about to say I'm pretty sure it needs water. I don't know... Well, how am I going to bring water when I don't have iron to make a bucket? Okay, so I guess for now, we're planting on the coastline, is what it sounds like to me. A lot of sand here, which isn't ideal for planting. I don't know how far in from the coast you can go. Let's experiment here. Let's do... I don't know how many 40 is, but we'll keep it somewhat near the coast. Let's start with that. Good gracious. The amount of times that I place down the wrong block, and that detills the soil. Good to know. Okay, we have 44 of these. That's a great start. And look at that, an achievement. A CD plays. Okay, so none of these are immediately turning back into dirt, which is amazing. And we still have 18, which is also amazing. So let's keep this going here. One left. Perfect. All right. Amazing. Oh, you know what? Look at this. Our first wheat. Do we get a seed back? We get 3 seeds, potentially. Unless that's luck. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we only have 2 right now. Okay. Perfect start to the farm. That is number 1 checked off the list. We have some food at some point in our future. And we have 4 eggs. So you know what we should do next is we should just immediately transition to the second part of part 1's goal, which is to get some eggs, or no, excuse me, to get some animals in the corrals. So I know we're going to need some of these, I think. I don't know how to make, that's a gate. So is it, oh my. Oh my, bear with me here. The clicks are not my friend. Okay, that is how you do it. So we're just gonna do, it's probably a bad idea. We're gonna go all in. And we're gonna get 6 more stacks of sticks here. Oh! Oh no, those are gates. Those are gates. I did it. I did it. Oh, okay. And we only have 3 fences. 3. Goodness. Okay, how many more can we make before we have to get more trees and cut some more trees? So is this how it goes then? Yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, okay. We're actually fine. We're fine. We have enough fences for the rest of our lives. Fence gates, that is. 39. Let's make a few more here. 45. That should be plenty. So this early on, this situation here with the animals is going to be somewhat rough. It's going to be beautified in the future, believe me. So let's kind of make it. So last time I counted incorrectly. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 by 5. It should be, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you need an extra one for this part. Got it. Got it. All right. And then we'll take down this. We'll take down this, and we'll put one of our infinite fence gates in its place. That looks amazing. I do have wheat, actually, so let's take a little run here. I could have sworn over here there were some sheep. I would love to get some sheep going. Oh, a cave, too. Incredible. Oh, there are sheep, and there's 2. Oh, there's 3. This is perfect. And another egg, and a beautiful tree. It's all coming up. Oh my god, look at all the sheep. What is that? That must be a village. Okay. That is going to be great on the next episode. Maybe the one after. Whenever we explore that village is going to be spectacular. I've never done anything with villagers or villages. So that's going to be really interesting. But for now, we're well on our way here. This is just absolutely spectacular. Look at us go. We actually have 4 sheep. We only have one piece of wheat, but that's okay because we got the farm over there perfectly set up with like 50 planted wheat. All right, guys, file on in. Come on, come on, file on in. Come on, dude. Okay, I don't know. It's getting nighttime. That's not ideal. Oh, great. All right, come on in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Now, don't hold the wheat as you're walking out. Boom. That was a successful day. Wow. And we're getting back inside before it even gets horrible out. Boom. Look at that. All right, guys. First thing on my mind this morning. Excuse me. We got coal. Where is the coal? Oh. Okay, let's get half of this coal. Let's make some torches. This is what I'm thinking. We light up a little bit of just some stuff out here. Some the front of our house there so we can see it from a distance. We'll light up the edges of the corral. And I think we'll put a torch or two at the entrance to that cave we came across so that we can come back to it later. Just a little mark it off here. Perfect. All right. All right, let me go check on our wheat. Another egg. You know, we're already in need of another corral because we have so many eggs. I'm sure we could get a chicken out of it. And we could get some seeds by doing this. And lure some chicken that way. Let's see. Seed. I have one seed. Classic. That's okay, though. Alright. I think I'm just going to put it right next to where we have our sheep. And I might even share the wall. That sounds efficient to me. I don't think the chicken one probably needs to be quite as big, but we're going to make it that big. So it can be nice and symmetrical. Wouldn't be me if I didn't place an extra one, right? Alright, infinite fence gate. Boom. Let's throw the eggs in. Oh my god. Oh! That was a 50% win rate. Incredible. Alright, chickens, where you at? There's one. Come on. Now, I think wheat... No, excuse me. I think seeds also breed the chickens, and it doesn't just attract them, so... if we get 2 adult chickens, then we don't have to just rely on throwing the eggs, which would be spectacular. No! Oh! Come on, back corner. Woo! Alright, guys. We're gonna find one more. There it is. One more chicken. That's all we needed. And an egg. And you know what? We can actually start farming that sugarcane as well, I believe. Alright, come on, chicken. Come on, buddy. Yeah, let me know, guys. Do you like the in-game music playing? Or would you like some other... Sorry for the bit of distractions. I recently got a new cat, so I keep looking back at him. Make sure these weird noises are not him doing anything weird. And look, we're out of food already. That is one thing, you know, it's probably the easiest thing in the world for anybody that's played this game for more than a couple hours, but I'm realizing right away I'm not great at making sure I have enough food. Or really anything else, but that's one thing for sure that is going to take a lot of work. Boom. Just like that. And I have seeds so we can breed those 2 fresh ones. Yeah! Does that work? Yeah, it does! Incredible! And we have a horse. It's all coming up. It is all coming up. So how do we want to deal with... I guess I could go cook these fish. And it's a good thing that one didn't produce a chicken. There are pumpkins around. I remember pumpkins from forever ago, the last time I played, and I don't think there was a way to eat them. I probably should investigate rather than just, you know, believe the old me, but... Alright, let's get this cooking, and we have some mutton, actually, so we don't have to starve to death. Well, what do you think? We have chickens. We have sheep. I would love to be able to breed both, but that is probably a ways off. And the only thing left is to get this a little bit beautified and a little bit of an addition. I would like to put, I think, a bedroom off the side. Maybe some stairs going down, which would be actually incredible. I don't know how... And there's like a little spot for it, too. I think I would need some stone for that, though. I don't want to make that out of wood, I don't think. I would say we should go mine. In fact, I'm going to say we're going to go mine and get some stone. I don't want to die, though, so just let's make sure that is not something that happens to us today. And I'm going to preemptively get some of this going in here. I love that there's a bat. Oh, look at this. Some water. All right, that's enough lighting it up. Let's mine some stone. Listen to this lovely, peaceful Minecraft music. But again, if you guys don't like the music, let me know. This was originally supposed to be something that wasn't edited very much, but of course, things change. We can change that. It can be relaxing, it can be exciting, but I think we're gonna stick with relaxing. And the same with the editing. I haven't quite found my footing on if I want to edit these monotonous tasks like this out. Like, I know everybody and their mother has mined for stone for many hours. It's not something that maybe everybody wants to see, but, you know, it's something I want to do, so. What do we got? We got a stack. I think that's enough for some stairs, and I love the fact that there's some coal here. You know, can this get... Oh, we can! What is this? Raw copper! Is copper better than stone? Well, copper's a pretty soft metal. Maybe there is electricity. What else would you use copper for, I wonder? Well, we'll grab it. We'll grab this. Love that there's more underneath. If we can get a nice stairway coming down from the house down into the pastures, and if we can breed the sheep, I'm going to call that a huge win for today. But we have a long way to go to get to that point, to be honest. The amount of coal here is just incredible. This is a huge, huge amount of coal, just all together. And there goes the pickaxe. Well, it's a good thing we got a whole bunch of stone. Hey, it's raining. I like how the torches don't go out in the rain. That's funny and nice. Be a pretty big pain if they did, wouldn't it? Yeah, I love this right here for a stairway, and you guys are going to get just first-hand knowledge of the tragedy of, oh, that is how you do it, perfect, of how bad at building I am when we try to build this stairway, but that's what it's all about. Let's start with however many that made, 24. Now, I feel like creepers and things like that can indeed come out when it's raining. But we're gonna just try it out. Okay, well, let's see. I want to center it. And this isn't going to be the forever home, obviously. I mean, we're going to expand it. We're going to build it out and make it nice as we go. But so let's center something, even though the house is not centered. Perfect. And let me get some dirt. I want to be a good Samaritan here and fill the things in I'm not using. Maybe we'll skip one every once in a while. Oh, that ain't right. And I don't have a pickaxe. Ugh. Well, this is the chill playthrough. We're just chilling, beating some stairs to death. Boom. Okay, yeah, we're gonna skip one each time. I think that'll be nice. That looks great. And you know what? I would love to fill it in with cobble instead of dirt, I think. So it's cohesive. Yeah, that's nice. I think... Do we have any wood? No, because we had the fence fiasco. Alright, well, while it's raining and we don't have much going on, let me go grab some wood here. Oh, another thing I did was I increased the size of my GUI. So the logos and things in my inventory are larger. I think that was another thing I noticed about the last video, was that it just seemed like everything was very, very small. So I want to make sure that's not the case on this next one. I'm hoping this works out good with this size. I upped it, I think, from 2 to 3, so we'll see. Yeah, I've seen in a couple videos, in fact, that I've watched over the past day or two since my interest has been awoken with Minecraft. I'm not going for spoilers, but just a few inspirational videos here and there. I've seen peeling logs, but for the life of me, I cannot remember how you do that. Is it an axe? Well, let's try it right. It is! It's an axe. Okay, amazing. So that's another beautification thing we can do. I don't know when or how, but we'll figure it out. I want to make sure I pick up saplings because, like I said, there's not a lot of trees around our area here, and I do want there to be a lot of trees. Another apple, amazing. In fact, I'm just going to plant the saplings as we go. Maybe the rain will help them grow. Wishful thinking. And one there. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This kind of looks like it's becoming morning, but let's see if we can sleep. Door shut. We can. Alright, still raining. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have kind of like a finishing, or like, what would you call this? A baluster, I believe is the word. I don't want to do it every time, and here's where we should put more cobblestone, actually. And you're going to have to bear with me for sure on the building front, because this is not something that I am good at, or something I've done often, or ever. So, do a little terraforming around here to clear off the baluster a little bit, make it seem like it's off on its own. And maybe a torch, that would be nice. A nice little torch, which I already have in my hotbar. Boom. Boom. And we'll do that on the top too. And then I think we probably need a center baluster. Where's the center? We got this flat part. 1, 2, 3. We got 4, of course. How many blocks is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks, so there should be a middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this block's the middle. So we're going to have a middle baluster here. I think we might actually do that. How does that look? A little bit strange that the middle one is twice as high. In fact, I think I'm going to make all of them twice as high. And then we might try going down with fence posts. Let's see how that looks. Well, how are we going to do that? We're going to need, so that's 2, that's 2. The top it should be with the bottom part of it. I feel like these need to be wood too, or cobble or something. So let's throw wood down in there. And then we're going to see how this goes. But we should, yeah, we should standardize the step downs too. So we have 2, 1, 1. Let's do 2. Oh, that still floats there. How unique is that? 1. Well, let's figure out this step down situation. Put that there. That's nice. And that was a double and then a double. So let's do a double and then a double. So there's a double, then a double. Is that correct? Yeah, that would be correct. Incredible. So we need to make more fences, not fence gates. Okay, not fence gates. So let's make that many. Oh, we're not in the crafting bench. I think this is the way, right? Yep. We have, where is this? 16 more. That is not probably enough that we need, but Do that, do that. We'll do that. You know, that looks not horrible, which is all we can wish for. Are they symmetrical? They are indeed. And this one is not, right? 2 and 2, and we have 0 and some other amount other than 2. Oh my gosh, we might have enough. Is that it? Wow. I don't think I like this being so tall. And I definitely don't like the top one being so tall. It'd be awesome if we had little lanterns we could set down on each one. But for now we have torches, so we're gonna do torch, 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 torch. And I know the middle one is higher. I think that looks good though. I think that looks good. I think this block's gotta go. Yeah. And I'll leave that block. Okay, well, the first beautification build. If you can call it that. And honestly, it doesn't look too bad for my standards. For my standards. Keep that in mind. We're not working with a whole lot here in terms of stylish kind of perspective, but that's something we're gonna grow into. But this has just been great so far. So let's check out our wheat field. It would be wonderful if we could round this all out by feeding all of our animals and making sure they're all bred. It looks like we have one, which I think we already have one. Yeah, so we can do the sheep one time, which is awesome. Let's get those seeds back down. Boom. And in fact, while we're at it, let's plant all the seeds we have, and then we'll collect more when we go back to the chickens. But let's just fill in this area here with seeds. Since the water here just auto waters it, which is just awesome. Like flood irrigation in real life, right? How they used to do that. Oh, we only have 8, so filled a little bit more than necessary. Well, let's grab some more here. You know what? We're just grabbing more to breed the chickens because they're not as common as I would like. I thought the first wheat that I grew and destroyed, it gave me 3 extra, but I don't know if this one did. Maybe it did, and I was just being spacey. Alright, chickens. How was that? Let's see, let's see. Do we get another sheep? Do we get a little lamb? There she is! Amazing. Amazing. Well, how wonderful was this session? Everything worked out in our favor. In fact, we're going to grab this chicken while we have the chance. He's right here. This is a wonderful flat area to terraform and have look real nice and have all of our farming plots. I'm not sure how we could get, you know, root veggies. Like, I know there's carrots and I know there's potatoes. I'd love to go find those. In fact, don't let me forget about that village over there. And also, this definitely goes down further. When we got over down to the crossroads down there with that waterfall, it went down to the left, I'm almost sure, and we need to find out what that tree is. That might just be another jungle, like where we spawned, but I want to go exploring. I want to keep this going. Next time, I definitely want to get my house a little bit bigger. I want to have a bedroom. I want to have a furnace room or a kitchen. And I just definitely want it to look better. So, yeah. Tune in next time, and we're going to be continuing to farm these chickens up. We're going to get this farm a lot better. Hopefully, we can go visit that village, and maybe, if we're lucky, by some chance, it can have a bucket or iron to make a bucket, or some kind of way we can transport water so we can start making the farm itself beautiful up here away from the coast. And we're going to work on our paths. There's got to be a way to make paths. I think that... I don't know if that stays or if it goes away, but that actually looks pretty good. And And we're going to make paths through here. We're going to have it nicely lit. We're going to figure out some kind of lantern situation. There's cows there. We're getting cows next episode. And yeah, everything is coming along great. We're safe. That's the main thing. We're safe. Anyway, guys, really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I should be doing some quicker editing. And let me know what we should get on to next. Thanks, guys. Later.